Alright, back with more Tales of Symphonia.
夜空をかける流れ星を今見つけられたら何を祈るだろう旅立つ君と交わした約束心の中にいつもある眠れない夜に聞きたいのは君の声朝日が来るまで語り明かした隣で夢中に話す横顔は輝いていたよね夢を追う君と見守る僕に同じ星の光が降り注ぐ振り返らずに歩いてほしいと涙こらえて身をくぶった夜空をかける流れ星を今見つけられたら何を祈るだろう旅立つ君と交わした約束心の中にいつもある
Alright, so last time Colette got kidnapped again. We unsealed Origin and formed a contract with him. My buddy Andrew suggested that now would be a great time to do some grinding and rebuild Luin. So that's what we're doing today. Alright, that's the 35k goal. So as you can see, the sky is purple. That's because of Darius Carlin. We're gonna deal with it, I promise. This is essentially the last little bit before we head to Northern Crater in FF7. Actually doesn't count as Colette being kidnapped. She got, like, possessed. Separation of Darius Carlin. With Lloyd's acquisition of Origin, the effectiveness of the Eternal Sword's restraining force on Darius Carlin is weakening. In other words, what you're saying is Darius Carlin's starting to slip away. Makes sense. If the sword has power over space... Damn, we have to hurry. I've got to gain the ability to use the Eternal Sword now. Space and time, that's how the dimensions got separated to begin with, then... well, it just makes logical sense that it can also be used to hold Darius Carlin, a comet of pure mana, in place. See, so what I'm looking for are the dragons. Yep, these guys.
Holy cow!
No way!
Help is on the
Wanna
way.
charge?
Healing circle.
Heavy tiger! Rush! Tight! Cyclone seal! Thunder blade!
Side kisses. Ready?
Heavy
Field
tiger!
barrier. All right.
Alright, so we get a good amount of expa from them. Probably best bang for your buck
Not
as
much of a
far as
specimen.
enemies go, but let's double check.
Power!
Since this is the most recent
Ready?
area.
Take.
Power! Fire seal!
Heavy tiger blade.
Ground! Get 'em! Spread!
Sword blade.
Rush! Torch seal!
Don't get in my way. Are you okay?
First aid! Come get some! Air thrust!
Ready?
First aid! Rush!
Okay,
Super
so the
seal!
dragon is about 1200.
Sword blade.
Come get some!
Let's
Air
go
thrust!
for...
Take.
All talk, no action.
Oh yeah, that's much different. Holy crap. So dragons are the best bet. I'll beat up a couple, and then we'll check on Luin. I'm not sure how long it takes. And Andrew said that he was going to be running a bit late today.
Look at this
So
big guy.
it all depends on how long I plan on streaming and grinding.
Healing circle.
Serpent power seal pinion. Demon seal. Air thrust.
Heavy tiger blade. Don't get in my way.
Power rush. That's it? I was just getting started.
Looks like Sheena is going to level up at not the next one, but the one after, unless I fight something else on the way. Like that.
Not much of a specimen.
Are you okay? To unleash my fury of thunder. Indignation.
Are you okay?
First aid. I'm a goner. Time to fly. Power like demon seal. Bye-bye. Reduce
Ready?
the
Acuteness.
to ashes. I'm a goner.
Sword. I was just warming up.
Oh, right, this is a dungeon. Do 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 do. Hang on, do I have any items that'll raise my EXP gain? Acquire 50% more EXP, but increase damage and cursed. Alright, if that makes this too difficult, I'll just grind the old-fashioned way, but...
What an abnormal size specimen.
Ready?
Cool off.
Field barrier.
Oh! Crap.
Ice tornado!
Ready? Acuteness.
Here we go!
Photon.
Stalagmite! Life seal!
Okay, so the curse
I was
makes it
just warming up.
so that Lloyd, or whoever has it, can't use skills. I think I'll just go without it.
You're in for a world of hurt. Bye-bye!
Help is on the way. Healing circle.
Power tail!
Bye-bye!
Heavy tiger!
Time to fly!
Take!
I call on thee in the land of Rust! Unleash thy fury of thunder!
No way.
Rust!
Sonic sword ring.
Rust like indignation!
Take! Heavy tiger blade!
Sonic sword ring.
Bye-bye!
Help is on the way. Healing circle.
Bye-bye!
No way!
I'm a goner!
I was just warming up.
Okay, you know what? Maybe there's another loading zone closer to where the dragons spawn. I got Lost Woods. I got Lost Woods.
This is gonna be a piece of cake.
Annoying! Get him! Spread!
I call upon the servants of Mother Earth. I summon thee. Come, no.
Gotcha! Do like that!
Are you okay?
No mistakes! Come get some!
Rear thrust.
Power seal! Pinion! Force seal!
Are you okay?
Fireball! Demon seal!
Heavy tiger blade!
Sonic sword ring.
Pancake time! Stalagmite! Rust seal! That's it? I was just getting started.
Let's see. Okay, so we're not hurting as far as gold goes. It's just a matter of the XP. I'm not sure what level's recommended for the final boss.
Cool off! Rust! Ice tornado!
That might be something to Google, actually.
Ready?
Pretty good. Take like beast.
Help is on the way. Healing circle.
That was disappointing. Look at this big guy. I call upon thee in the land of the dead
Field
to
barrier.
unleash thy fury of thunder.
Heavy tiger blade! Take!
Get him! Indignation!
Sonic sword ring! Beast! All right.
Holy crap, Genus.
Not much of a specimen.
Form a torrential vortex and engulf the evil spirit.
on the way. Healing circle.
Bye-bye.
Don't cyclone seal.
I'm a goner.
Spread.
All talk, no action.
There we are. Warlock rearm and a shield ring. Yeah, I thought Genus was probably the closest thing we had to a Warlock.
Not much of a specimen.
La 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 la.
Are you okay?
Thanks. La 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 la.
Serpent seal pinion.
Time to fly.
Ready?
Gravity well. La 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 la.
No way. Ray.
Okay.
Run. Power seal pinion. Demon seal.
Bye-bye. I'm a goner.
Help is on the way. Healing circle. Sword rain.
Alright, so now I
That's
think
it?
I'm going to
Let's
head
just get it
out
started.
and check on Luin. It'll be a good time to rest up and get SP back, because Sheena and Lloyd are kind of bleeding it.
Not much of a specimen.
Bye-bye.
Pancake time. Stalagmite.
Bye-bye.
Sonic sword rain.
Bye-bye.
Ready?
Fly.
No way.
Time to fly.
Power. Raw seal pinion. Demon seal.
I'm a goner. Time to fly. Don't pick on me.
Sword rain.
I'm a
You picked the
goner.
wrong guy to mess with.
Celebrate 1,000 battles! Let's go!
This is gonna be a piece of cake.
I call
No
upon
way.
thee
Are you
in the
okay?
land of the dead to unleash thy fury of thunder. Don't touch, not over.
Take.
Ground.
Or seal.
Take.
Spread.
Take. Guardian.
Grant us power seal. Revitalize. Thanks.
Don't bother.
Sword
Go
rain.
ahead.
You're kidding me. Ready?
Power
First aid.
seal.
Like that heavy tiger.
Very well.
Too bad. Heavy tiger blade. That's it? I was just getting started.
Lost Woods can be so annoying. I just want to get out of here, man.
What an abnormal size specimen. Power! Force seal!
Charge.
Help is on the way.
Thunderblade.
Ready?
Pretty good.
Mirage! Light healing circle!
Here we go.
No way! Side Tempest! Photon! Light seal!
Stalagmite.
Get ready! Now!
Photon Tempest.
Gale. Lightning.
Help is on the way. Nurse! Power seal!
Thanks.
No way!
All right. This is gonna be a piece of cake.
Bye-bye.
Spread! Power! Frost seal! Pinion! Force seal!
Bye-bye.
Photon!
Heavy tiger. Take.
Bye-bye.
Reduce
Are you afraid?
Explosion!
I'm a goner.
Didn't mean to steal your kills, Janus.
Pancake time. Stalagmite.
It just wasn't your day.
Okay, here's the entrance, I think. Thank goodness. Alright, unless I get really good at that, that's gonna get annoying real quick. Let's go check on Luin. Oh, look at that. It's already getting better. that's pretty cool. Let's stop by a town and we'll rest up and head back out for more grinding. Let's say the night. 100 gold is nothing. Sheena. What is it? Looks like you were thinking about something. Yeah, this thing has been all over the world, but we haven't heard anything about Maxwell. Maxwell? Yeah, I've been thinking I'd like it if he would lend me his power. Could there be a seal somewhere that people really visit? I don't know. I'm thinking there's a temple somewhere with Maxwell just waiting behind the seal. Why? If that's the way it was, there should have been some record of it. He may be wandering, like Asuka. Then, can we call him in the same manner we called Asuka? Perhaps, but we don't have enough info. True. Maxwell. That could be useful. Let's go find some dragon. Oh my god, this thing. So this cutscene does happen every time. Don't see why it's necessary, but hey. No, I'm also streaming. No. Charles.
Look at this big guy.
My goodness!
Get him!
Ready? Field barrier! Power! Serpent Seal Pinion! Ready? Acuteness! No way!
All right.
He gives a lot of gold, too, my god.
More battles? No way! Ready? Power charge! Serpent Seal Pinion! Side Tempest!
Get him! Thunderblade!
Heavy no way! Ready? Acuteness!
Windblade!
Heavy Tiger Blade.
Wanna charge? Thunderblade! Keep working on it, okay?
Not much of a specimen.
Spirit Seal!
Healing Circle!
Power! Like Demon Seal! Eruption!
Serpent!
Fire!
Sword Rain.
Wanna charge? Thunderblade!
Evil doesn't...
Look at this big guy! Around! Get him! Spread!
Serpent! Mirage Seal! Pinion! Demon Seal!
Rising Falcon.
No way! Help is on the way! Healing Circle!
Get him! Lightning!
Take Rising Falcon. Side Tempest.
Burn! Eruption! And don't come back!
Not much of a specimen.
Okay.
Form a torrential vortex and
Right.
healing evil spirit! Time to fly!
Powers! Mirage Seal!
Bye-bye!
Seal!
Tidal wave! Bye-bye! Bye-bye! Time to fly!
Cycle!
Bye-bye!
Help is on the way!
Timeless goner! Bye-bye! I'm a goner!
That was just warming up.
Let's see, do I want Raining Tiger Blade?
Look at this big guy.
Double demon bang!
Down! Serpent power! Pinion! Field barrier! Force seal!
Double demon bang! Double demon
Powers!
bang!
Mirage seal! Pinion! Demon seal! Ready? Healing circle! Serpent!
Double demon bang!
Ground! Get him! Spread! That's that!
Look at this big guy.
Double demon bang!
Reduce
Powers on the way! Healing circle! Run! Demon seal!
Get him! Explosion!
Annoying! Don't get in my way! Upon the envoy from the dark abyss! I've summoned you! Come, Shadow!
Raining tiger blade!
Nowhere!
Don't bother me!
Evil doesn't stand a chance.
This is gonna be a piece of cake!
Rising Falcon! Serpent power!
Explosion!
Pretty
Force
good!
seal!
Not too bad.
Well,
Nurse!
hello, hello. How's it going?
Pinion! No way!
Yes.
Engulf these pathetic.
Are you okay?
First aid. Round dasher.
Josh, I looked into how to get those somber smithing stones you were talking about yesterday.
Just as
They're
I
all
expected.
inside the capital, a place I haven't figured out how to get inside yet.
Ah, yes.
Also a place I wasn't planning on going in, seeing as I walked up towards it and was one-shot by a giant ballista bolt.
Yeah, that'll happen.
Classic Dark Souls.
Listen, I've had a lot of fun with this game, but every single time they do that track, I just stop and sigh, because it's never fun, and it never feels good to overcome. It just feels like I'm through something that was an ordeal.
Alright, so I gotta ask, did both of you come in at the same time, or was that one of you just, like, real quiet until the other one showed up?
Josh was in before I came in. I assume you guys were talking.
I've been eating cereal for the last hour and a half.
Alright.
Well, I've only been streaming
Fair
for
enough.
40 minutes, so fair.
Yeah, I've been eating cereal before I started streaming.
I mean,
I got another bowl halfway through.
I was eating jumbo shrimp with one hand and clearing out the Kaled catacombs with the other, because apparently I was really over-leveled for that area, so it was easy. But I wanted a glove root so that I could increase my spirit up another level.
I mean, it's not really a big deal. Today's the grinding stream anyway. Is it time yet? Basic everyday functions. Yep. Looks like it's the next phase already.
So have you been doing this at Luin at all, or have you been waiting for us to show up?
I came here like twice. This is my third visit of the stream.
Alright.
You missed the part where he got lost in the woods for 10 minutes.
Oi! Dude, they're the Lost Woods. I can't be blamed for that.
You got lost in the woods you've already explored.
Okay, because I'm going to fight the dragons, and those are annoying woods, yes.
Of the annoying woods. Hey, traveler. Hey, traveler.
Trust me, I'm fully aware that it was not my brightest moment, but it was obnoxious. Let's see.
Luin's already starting to feel familiar.
300 gold. Little pricey, but not
And then I say,
terrible.
like, while Luin is very much in this game and it's one of the most memorable side quests, I remember it more because of the sequel game than because of this one, actually.
Fair enough. Alright. Let me just double check, make sure I gave him all the money he needs. Thank you for stopping. Yep.
Like, for very minor spoilers, the protagonist of Symphonia 2 grows up in Luin.
Oh, wow.
And he grows up in a Luin post you saving it. Like, he didn't live there before this, he lived there after this.
That is pretty interesting. I always like that idea. Let's see.
I know there are people who for some reason hate Symphonia's sequel, but like, I love that game. I don't understand why people don't like that game. Like, my only real problem with it is that, they replaced most of your party with just random monsters for a bit too much of the game.
Oh, okay, so it's
But that's
more
because it's one of those games where, yeah, you've got Emil and Marta, and then Tales of Symphonia's original cast shows up a lot, but when they're not there, you've just got random monsters. And they are all treated as guest party members, not actual party members.
I can see how that might be a little weird.
It's a little weird, but, like, it's cool. Emil and Marta are very much the protagonists of that game.
You know, I think Dragon Quest V did something like that with monsters you tame as party members. I don't
Well,
know.
there are people who dislike Emil and Marta, but I really enjoyed them. I think they're about as good as the rest of the Symphonia cast.
You gotta be kidding me.
God damn it, Sheena. She killed the thing, so Lloyd just crashed into the ground and ate dirt.
Just as I expected.
Josh, you still there?
Yeah.
So, I got that guy in the bottom of that giant towering Kaled past his half health. What the fuck is that second phase? What the fuck did I just see? This was yesterday, but like, I'm still traumatized.
You mean where he, like,
Yes, where his stomach elongated, and then he started doing AoE attacks that were impossible to dodge or block.
The god skins are super fucking annoying.
I got him down to, I think, 75% health before he used an AoE skill that I saw no way to avoid taking damage from.
What an abnormal
And it
size
did, like,
specimen.
more than half of my health.
Ready? Field barrier. Double demon fang. Heavy tiger blade. Radiant tiger blade. No way. Don't get in my way. Heavy tiger seal. Pinion. Double demon fang.
Players.
Ready? No way.
I can, but like, I've only summoned players once in an area where it didn't let me summon spirits.
Frost seal, pinion, demon seal.
Pancake time.
Stalagmite. No way.
I'll talk. No
Like,
action.
I've mostly avoided summoning players just because when I did it the first time, it very much felt like they just beat the boss for me. It wasn't like we beat it together.
It was not jolly cooperation.
It was me trying to get some pokes in while they actually fight the boss.
I understand that.
Okay, so it's going to play this game. Sometimes the dragon just doesn't spawn,
You're in
so I
for a
need to
world
go,
hurt.
like, try loading the screen again.
Light. Photon.
Time to fly.
Double demon fang. Rising falcon.
Bye-bye.
Tiger breath.
No, it's been a long time since then, but like, I still remember when we first started coming back in this game, and I heard that voice from the enemies and just had flashbacks. All the times I've heard them yell those their voice clips as a kid.
Yeah. I remember you had, like, a visceral reaction when I first fought one.
Keep working.
I don't even hate it, it's just like, it's so ingrained in my memory because the voice acting is not good in a fun way for the enemies. Like, I can't call that stuff good, but I can call it memorable.
I think that's fair. And I'm just using Zelos as a healing stick.
I mean, he has a healing spell, but he's not as good of a healer as Rain. But yeah. I do like Zelos as a character in this game. I will probably never intentionally go for the Kratos ending. I might watch it on YouTube someday though.
Alright, let's just try going deeper and see if I find more dragons. Because that spawn point does not want to spawn one at the moment. Reveal your secrets to me, you fool.
What? And that must be some good cereal, Josh.
Not much of a specimen. Rising
Time to fly.
It's also possible he, like, forgot to eat last night or something.
Well, he's tried to say something and then you spoke at exactly the same time.
Don't get in my way.
Oh, you're being real quiet.
Bye-bye.
Eruption.
Listen, it's a grinding stream. We can talk about literally anything.
Yeah, like, this legitimately is just me having the camera on while I'm doing mindless grinding.
That's some.
What was I gonna say? Yeah, the god skin at the bottom of the tower is a fucking asshole. He's pretty difficult.
Well, I assumed that, like, because everything else I encountered in Caelid felt pretty at level. Like, I freaking killed Rodan first try, so I wasn't expecting to run into something that felt like a freaking wall. Admittedly, the Caelid Dragon also sort of felt like one, but I wasn't doing too terrible at the Caelid Dragon, except when the Caelid Dragon kept fucking glitching out.
Ah, yes,
Because-
from
Have
soft.
you found the giant dragon in Northern Caelid?
Oh, I killed that. I killed that the cheapest way possible. I equipped a blood weapon and just kept beating on its tail till it died.
That's
I even went out of my way to find the golden scarab before I did it.
that's. I didn't want to kill it because I felt bad because it's like just laying there and can't fight back. And it's just like drops 80,000 runes.
I don't know what it's how you're supposed to fight it, because I hear it's a puzzle boss. I legitimately couldn't think of a better way than run past all the dragons and then keep beating on it till it dies.
There's like 3 dragons in front of its head that are at like half health, and you kill all 3 of those, and then
Okay,
it
well,
dies.
there's Origin Seal. I swear there was another place I could find the dragons.
But
Probably would have been a lot more intense of a fight, but I feel like the way I did it was probably faster. And
Yeah.
less death on my part.
and, yeah, just less than one.
That's See, I don't have a specific timer for Luin. Andrew, do you remember how long it usually takes?
I don't know, I think it usually takes like a trip around the world or something. I think it's step-based or so, I don't know.
You're gonna regret this. Time to fly.
Have you gone back from grinding and it not be ready?
No, not yet.
Time to fly.
I'm just trying to balance grinding and going, so I suppose I'll head back now.
I don't think it takes that long.
Spread it wait. Time to
Okay.
fly.
Double demon fang!
I'm in the land of the dead to unleash my fury of thunder.
I'm gonna have to watch the things you missed in Caleb video soon because I'm starting to run out of ideas where to go there.
Double demon!
I also now kill
Disappointing.
some of the weaker dogs in 3 hits, and the stronger dogs takes about 4 hits in a visceral.
Holy cow! Double demon fang!
So like I do not fear the T-Rex dogs anymore.
Ready?
I haven't killed one of the crows in a while. I don't know how much better those will be.
They're about the same.
Did his head just go missing for a second there?
Help is on the way.
I think the idea is like
It's defending, so it's sealing itself up. Okay, I see.
yeah, but it's really, really abrupt.
Yeah, that's like a really sudden guard animation for something so big.
Man, that was pathetic.
Let's see.
The City of Mages was kind of cool.
Oh yeah, I always thought that place was cool.
I sort of feel like it didn't add up to much considering how cool it looked, though. Like, all I got out of it was a really short quest line with that Millicent chick.
Well, that's just the start of it.
Yeah, but I don't know where the fuck she went after that.
Yeah, that is definitely something with those games. If a NPC just F's off,
One
it's
fight
really
after
hard to
another.
find where they went if they don't outright tell you.
And also, like, all I actually got out of that so far, other than a couple items that I'll probably never use,
Ready?
is I unlocked a new magic shop. Guess what I can't really
Double
use?
demon fang!
I have bought quite a bit of it anyway on occasion, though, because I've basically decided that whenever I decide to finish the game and do New Game Plus, I'll take my character and then start turning them into mage. I thought that might be fun. I'll have all my bonk abilities to fall back on if I need it.
There you are. May as well take you out on my way back.
Normal size specimen.
Yeah, Aqua Edge.
Double demon fang!
What? Okay, Lloyd, thank you for that. Why was he not locked onto the thing all of a sudden?
I don't think you can not be locked onto it, it's just a matter of it might have moved after you hit the attack button.
Double demon fang!
Lloyd just decided he didn't want to attack it this time.
Because in Symphonia, to my knowledge, there's no way to not be locked onto
Field
it.
barrier!
Especially with the
They thought of-
2.5D way that the battles are.
Symphonia 2, I believe, is the first Tales game that actually introduced the free run ability. And you literally have to hold down a button to do it. As soon as you let go of the button, it's back to traditional 2D,
You're in for a world of
2.5D.
hurt.
Interesting.
As opposed to, like, Berseria and Arise, where you're always on a 3D plane.
Alright, is that the same for like Zestiria and Zalia?
Zestiria is pretty similar to Berseria, although it's a little bit more strict on the 3D plane.
You picked the wrong guy to.
Okay, because
I can't remember if you had to hold a button or not in Zestiria. It's been a real long time since I played Zestiria.
I think Zestiria is going to be on my list for future games, simply because it's the sequel to Berseria. Or Berseria is the prequel.
Well, it's a sequel, but it was made first.
Yeah, so Berseria is a prequel. Zestiria is not a sequel.
Berseria is a much better story. Like, I don't dislike Zestiria, but it is my least favorite Tales game. Like, I like every other Tales game I've tried more.
Is there another one of those that's connected to Symphonia?
I've heard rumors that Graces is connected to Symphonia, but I've never played it. I think it was Graces. It might have been a different one.
I really do like the idea, like, no, I didn't want to not quick jump, damn it.
Womp.
There we go. I can't believe Lloyd acknowledged quick jump when we were doing the Tower of Salvation. Like, that was funny as heck.
I don't remember what you mean.
When we were going back to the Tower of Salvation for, like, the second visit, Lloyd complained that we didn't have a quick jump option.
Oh. Okay, yeah. The fourth wall breaks do be there in this game, that's for sure.
So, yeah. No, I didn't want to go down. Okay, game. So, what I was saying is I really like the idea as a concept of a game taking place in the distant future or past of a different game in the series, and there's, like, some connections, but not a ton, so you could easily play them separately without even realizing they're supposed to be connected.
To my knowledge, Berseria and Zestiria are the only ones that really play with that. Because, like, again, I went into Berseria not knowing it had anything to do with Zestiria until Edna showed up, and I was like, what? And then at the end of the game, when the armatization started happening, and I was like, what?
You were just like, excuse me?
Because the armatization is a full-on mechanic. It's the main mechanic of Zestiria.
Oh, okay, so when that boss fight with the church happened, you probably lost your mind.
Yeah, like, I couldn't believe the first time I saw armatization. The 4 types of armatization warriors you fight are the 4 types of armatization you can use.
Ooh.
Like, each element has a different weapon and attack animal.
Okay, that's really cool.
I think my favorite was Earth, because, like, it really felt like it hurt. But the problem was you're usually using Earth or Water, because Water had a cool bow and it was fun.
Earth is Aizen's sister, isn't it?
Earth is Aizen's sister. Water is like this really goodest of boys, Mikleo. And I mean that to the point where he's kind of too goodest of boys in an annoying way.
Okay. Like, painfully pure?
Fire Chick was the funniest part of the game. He constantly told the worst groaners of puns, and the rest of the characters called her out on it every single time.
Sounds like I'll have a favorite character.
It wouldn't have been funny if it wasn't for the fact that every single other character groans every time.
What about Air?
Air is a bit more complicated.
Wait, isn't that the guy from Berseria?
Aizen is not one of the protagonists in that game.
No, I don't mean Aizen. I mean the one we had to fight a couple times.
Oh, Zavid?
Yeah.
He is, he's one of them. There are 2 air people.
I completely forgot his name because he wasn't a party member, but he showed up quite a couple times.
Yeah, Zavid was another one of those, what? What are you doing here?
Explain yourself!
Aizen's kinda sorta in Tales of Zestiria, but he's hidden behind his
Mythos
side
may
quest.
actually be sad. What do you mean? Mythos possessed me? Oh, I actually saw this one! The memories flowed into me. Betrayed by countless people, he still tried to face forward and believe in people. Yeah, this one popped up like right before I saved and turned off at the end of the stream. In the end, he gave up. The fallen hero, Mythos Yggdrasil. Zelos! Listen to me, Lloyd. Don't make a mistake here. If you consider an eye for an eye to be justice, then Mythos has long since carried out sufficient revenge on those who do. Okay, you know what? Fair. Humans who betrayed Mythos died 4,000 years ago. But people haven't changed. That's right. And neither have half-elves. Why is that? Because neither side has approached the other. Zelos can be so base sometimes, and then other times he's just a useless pervert.
Yeah, it's amazing how much that, like, he can flip on his head between the 2 sides of him, too.
I mean, that's part of what makes him such a compelling character, is how much he leans into the slacker and pervert act. So he doesn't have to, like, stress about his future and stuff.
Yeah. He'll never be my favorite character in this game, but he'll always be a very memorable one.
Which is more than can be said for Regal.
Speaking of, do you have a favorite yet? You're pretty close to the end. Anybody in particular standing out about you?
Let's see. Well, this is typically a problem I have with these kinds of games. It's hard for me to associate protagonists as party members. I think I really like everyone. Kratos can go die. Shocking no one. I've made my feelings for him very clear.
Yeah.
Let's see. I really enjoy Colette. I wish she wasn't kidnapped so often. It's like freaking Kyrie up in this. Except Colette will actually help you fight when she's around.
Colette suffers a little bit of the she's almost as much a plot device as she is a character.
I think that's reasonable.
I don't think she's as bad as Aerith, because, you know, she actually has a character. Talking about OG7, by the way, not...
No, I know you're talking about OG7, don't worry.
That's for anybody who's listening. Because I know that's probably my biggest 7 hot take, is that original Aerith is not an interesting character.
Not much of a specimen.
She's more of a character than she was in, like, Crisis Core.
I have not played or seen Crisis Core.
Okay,
I will
so
be doing that when the remake comes out.
what I've seen and heard of Crisis Core is that they lean hard on the Advent Children version of Aerith, where she's just like the goodest of persons and doesn't really have any personality beyond being pure purity.
Advent Children's version of Aerith was dead and only had a couple lines like, "Giving up already, Cloud? You're stronger than that." Yes, I know I used the Riku line, but that's basically what she was doing.
I mean, it fits.
Like she was a ghost. All she had in that whole friggin' movie was that line. Like, I don't think they did her badly. I think she's dead. That's all she has time for.
Let's see, another one that
Wow, it's big.
some people will talk about when comparing her Crisis Core is her Kingdom Hearts variant, where she's just there.
Yeah, Aerith in Kingdom Hearts kinda sucks. Although I don't think they did Tifa much better in Kingdom Hearts either.
I mean, Tifa did wreck Ansub's office, so we gotta give her credit there.
She had that one good scene as opposed to Aerith's. You know, no, Aerith had a good scene too when she knocks Donald into the door. That was fun.
Okay, yeah.
So honestly, they stand about an equal ground in Kingdom Hearts. They're both just kind of there.
Not much of a specimen.
Also, like, it didn't bother me at the time, but now that I've played a lot more 7, going back to KH2 and hearing Tifa's voice in Kingdom Hearts 2 is very jarring.
Oh, yeah.
It might be the same voice it was in Crisis Core Job, I don't remember. But I know I didn't like her voice in the Crisis Core, Advent Children dub.
Just as
Okay, yeah, her AC dub was not the best.
Like, they nailed Tifa in Remake. They did not do a very good job casting her in Advent Children. Like, Remake's almost exactly what I was imagining when I was reading her dialogue.
Did they do any, like, good casting for Advent Children? I didn't really mind Clouds. I thought it was decent.
Cloud was fine, but Cloud's just kind of got that brooding voice.
Yeah,
Even when he's not trying to be edgy, he's trying to be edgy.
Yeah, Advent Children really hates Cloud with the he's just an edge boy.
Well, to be fair, Cloud was literally dying.
Yeah, I will
He
give
had all
him
the
that.
reason to be edgy. Like, the thing everybody hates him for, the reason he's doing it Because he's one of those people that he doesn't want to hurt his friends, so he's trying to be away from them when he
Help is on the way.
Yeah, he's trying to push them away so they don't worry about him and stuff.
promise that, you know, his friends actually care about him, so it just made
Just
it worse.
as I expected.
And Cloud is actually a character I would expect to do that because he's always been a social dumbass.
Yes, he's very much got the history of just pushing away people and trying to bear his own burdens. Let's see. Man, that dragon drops a decent amount of gold too. That's kind of funny.
I like gold.
It's a gold.
I mean, it does make sense. It is a gold dragon.
More battles? I call upon thee in the last wicked to unleash thy fury of thunder.
And make a scarf.
Oh, well, that's kind of fair.
First aid.
It's called Bash.
Oh, see, that was supposed to be like a fairy tale reference, because
Pancake
that's what
time.
Natsu's
Ready?
scarf is.
Light.
His scarf is made of dragon scales.
Today I learned.
Oh yeah, that's like the big thing is that the whole idea is that when Igneel was molting, he knitted a scarf out of his scales for Natsu, which is why they're all white and discolored.
Haven't you been watching Fairy Tail, Josh, or did you drop off?
We dropped off.
Okay. I'm playing Elden Ring now. You should watch Fairy.
Not much of a specimen.
Okay.
Gravity well.
Whoa, why did I go immediately into overlimit? Like, I wasn't even attacked.
Maybe you got enough points at the end of the last battle and gave it to you here.
Possibly. That's kind of funny, I'm not gonna lie.
That's that.
I think that's the first time I've seen that. Oh yeah, also I got the achievement for 1,000 battles, so that's fun. How have I only done 1,000 battles? I have no idea.
Oh, and you said you beat Elden Ring like a few days ago, didn't you, Josh?
I beat it a few weeks ago.
Oh, it's been weeks now?
Yeah, he sent a text showing the achievement, and you're like,
Yeah, I
oh,
remember.
was that
I
a
just, for
boss?
some reason, I thought that was more recently than
And
that.
I said, no, that's the jellyfish simp ending.
Well, I thought he was like showing off that he beat a really hard boss or something.
Nah.
I mean, to be
the last
fair,
boss of the game is pretty fun.
according to most people, that is the best ending of Elden Ring.
I think I'm gonna go for that ending. Is there anything I should watch out for that would like really mess me up getting that ending, Josh? Other than obviously don't kill any of those NPCs.
Not really. Since it's related to one of the endings, you can pretty much do Ronnie's quest in like you can't lock yourself out of it.
I know that was one of the things I was trying to do. Is I made my way into that giant crater, only to fall with a grace in front of me, and I just didn't have the heart to go all the way back in again. I was just like, nope, I'm turning around. I'm not doing that right now.
Yeah.
Spent half an hour while jumping down rocks only to fall at the last possible moment.
Alright, so city's fully rebuilt, now we're just doing extra stuff.
Yeah. Which, like, it is worth doing because the extra stuff is there in the sequel game.
Let's
Like,
see.
I think I really do want to show you, like, at least the first 30 minutes of the sequel game because it is a bit jarring what they do. But it is interesting.
When does the, like, new stuff start showing up, or is that somewhere else?
I don't remember. I think it might be after you 100% finish giving money.
Okay. I mean, it's not a huge deal, I was just curious. Double check. Yep, got hit with a thank you for stopping by. And I still have over 1,000,000 gold, so I'm good.
I know that, like, one of the things is you need Luin completely repaired too. If you remember the mayor, the guy's wife who ran away and he asked you to save her, she's an optional side quest, and I believe part of saving her is rebuilding Luin.
That's the guy from Palma Costa, right?
Yeah. Like, you actually can save her.
Oh.
I know I did it when I played this game, I just don't remember how to do it.
I'm also still trying to think of, like, my favorite character. Who do you say is your favorite character, Andrew?
Mine's Janus.
Yeah, you've mentioned that a couple times. I just forgot for some reason. Genius is pretty good. I really like Rain, Sheena. I like everyone, frankly. The big issues are that for some reason Regal is strangely forgettable, and Colette is part plot device. Noish has. Is he just on the raid right now? Protozoan, the first animal born to this world, and somehow that's not relevant to the plot at all. Born with the power of the giant Carlin tree, united with the land itself. Get ready, Noish. Here it comes.
Now, here's a thought that I had to think once, so I'm gonna make you guys share it too. I was playing Tales of Symphonia around the time that I first heard about ship names.
Oh no.
Genus and Persea.
I'm facepalming right now because my mind immediately went to what people would call it.
Forgive me, I'm not degenerate enough to know.
It would be penis.
That
There it is.
Lamau.
I had that thought so long ago and I hated myself for it, so I'm making it.
And yet, even now, you're giggling about it.
What else can I do?
You are still a middle schooler at heart.
No, I think I was more mature about it when I was in middle school, because I groaned back then.
Well, maybe you're just laughing at our reaction to it rather than itself.
I'm not sure. I'm just laughing because what else can I do? That thought has been in my head forever, ever. Once I had it, I couldn't unhave it.
I mean, fair. Yeah, so Regal being forgettable for some peculiar reason and Colette being a plot device are the immediate thoughts, but I love this cast. It's a good cast. Honestly, it's always fun trying to imagine, like, a comparison between a fantasy RPG cast and a non-fantasy RPG cast. Like, how do you say they compare to the Phantom Thieves? It's kind of hard, right?
I don't know, like, I could probably rank them, but it's something I've never even thought about doing. But, like, I've also never compared the Phantom Thieves to Kingdom Hearts characters.
Right.
I've never compared the Phantom Thieves to Final Fantasy characters. You sort of know what my top characters in games are. That's kind of...
Yeah, some RPG parties just seem like they're really hard to compare based solely on how different the worlds are, the context, the characterizations, stuff like that. So, honestly, comparing them between series, like, within the series, is usually a lot easier.
I guess I can just say this. Janus is my favorite character, but I don't know that he would make my top 10 favorite characters in games.
Okay.
He's my favorite character in this game for sure.
Would you say in Tales as a whole?
Honestly, I struggle to compare him to Velvet. I don't really know which one I would pick for sure.
Velden?
Velvet from Berseria would be my other favorite.
Oh, okay.
And I don't know which one I would pick if I had to. But like, Velvet's a great character for a very, very different reason.
I'll agree with that, yeah. Honestly, all of the Berseria cast are good in very different reasons from the cast of Symphonia.
Berseria cast is what if you were playing as the crazy villains. Yet still, you somehow end that game by saving the world, despite the fact you played the whole game as villains.
Well, yeah, but that's because Artorias is a scumbag. I was not fond of Artorias. Were you in the stream at the time when I was, like, seeing his actualization or whatever it was
This is gonna
called?
be a piece of cake.
Yeah, honestly, I still think his is worse than Maruki's.
Help is on the way.
Spread it wide.
Because, like, he made them just completely mindless dolls.
Okay.
There was still something left of you in Maruki's reality. He
Okay.
took away a lot, but not everything.
See, that's the thing, it depends on what's different. Maruki gave you fake happiness, Artorias took away everything but pure logic. They're both pretty bad, it's just a matter of what you prefer. Like, pick your poison kind of thing.
I'd rather think I'm happy, I guess.
Just as I expected.
I really do think that, like, the idea of Naruki's reality is a lot more complicated than you like to make it sound. It's really hard for me to explain why I think that, but we've had that conversation before.
We have. No need to retread it. I'm probably not going to change my mind about it.
Like, I've never thought that it wasn't a bad thing to let it happen. It's just, it's always been a not... I don't think of Maruki as true evil. I think of him as something a little more in the middle.
I mean, I was with Akechi wanting to kill him on day one.
Help is on the way. Healing circle. This is no.
I think that might have been one of the funniest parts of my Royal gameplay, is how quickly I agreed with Royal Akechi on just about everything.
I mean, Royal Akechi is pretty great, especially since he's just dropped all three things. So it's like, one of my favorite things is villains that are just straightforward about what they're thinking and what they want. Which is part of why I tend to not like villains who were
Put on a
pretending to be
veneer.
good the whole time, yeah.
Yeah. I do kind of like those, especially if there's, like, something inherently wrong about their mask, which I will give Vanilla Akechi credit for that. He's definitely, like, visibly twisted in some way you can't quite describe.
I mean,
Until he throws
his
the
name
mask
Crow.
away.
It's hilarious how he named himself Crow, because, like, he picked that name while wearing his white outfit, and it didn't fit at all. But his black mask is literally just like a crow costume. He even cocks his head like a frickin' bird, and it's shaped like a beak.
Honestly, Akechi's just a weirdo. I was actually scrolling back through Twitter a while ago. I rewatched that video of us realizing that Violet stands the exact same way as Joker in the metaverse.
I can't believe I didn't ever notice that. That's hilarious, though.
That's really funny.
Can't wait to beat Elden Ring, and then that's going to be about the same time that Persona 5 comes back out on PC and Switch, so I'll play that all the way through again before I play Persona 4.
You're gonna regret this.
Dear God.
Okay, in all reality though, I'm going on a week-long road trip next weekend, so I will probably be playing some Persona 4 right now.
Oh, sick.
Are you okay?
Have you unlocked the November dungeon yet, or no?
No, I think I was getting close to doing it when I was last playing it.
I'm a goner.
I also found out that I actually have more time to do confidants and stuff than I thought. because apparently since I'm getting the golden ending, I have like 2 extra months that I wouldn't have had otherwise.
Yeah, there's some weird stuff that happens because of how things are set.
I thought the December cutoff date was like if I didn't have them maxed, they were done. I wasn't getting them any higher ever. Silence.
Well, unlike Royal, where there's the next semester, Persona 4's adjustments are really weird. The Golden Dungeon is actually in February, if you unlock it.
I definitely unlocked it because I finished Mari.
There's one more thing you need to do.
You're in for a world of
I gotta answer questions in December, right? Correctly?
Oh, well, that's if you don't want the bad ending.
Well, what's the one more thing I need to do?
At some point, Mari's going to just F off, and Margaret's gonna tell you she's gonna look for her. Tell Margaret to look for her, and even if it's dangerous.
Alright.
Okay.
Because when Margaret finds her, it's the Golden Dungeon. And it is going to be dangerous. Josh, are you still there?
Yeah.
How was the Golden Dungeon, my friend?
I've heard bad things.
It was bullshit. It took too long.
You're gonna regret this.
I know I've heard that people say you should run away from every fight in the Golden Dungeon.
It's pretty fucking tedious.
Tiger Blade.
I call upon the servant of Mother Earth.
Oh man, Sheena's had enough.
Sheena's so freaking done for some reason.
Are you
Like,
okay?
why did she whip no matter?
Gravity well.
I'm imagining something here's weak to Earth. Because that's what makes her pick. It's like she picks something that an enemy is weak to.
I mean, we were literally fighting plants. Wouldn't Ifrit have been better?
Were they all plants? Were any of the other enemies not plants?
Let's see, there were 2 Alrunes and 1 broccoli bush tree thing. So I think they were all plants.
Maybe one of them has 2 weaknesses, and yeah, I just picked that one randomly.
Possibly.
Also, sometimes plant enemies aren't weak to fire, shocking, you know.
I mean, I'm not gonna question Sheena, she seems to know what she's doing, but it just seems odd.
Oh, by the way, Josh, I two-shot a boss today at the one in Caleb's tower, and I 3-shot the 2 character bosses. Like each enemy took 2 shots. The boss for that city in Caleb. I bonked real hard, Josh.
Heavy Tiger Blade. Double Demon Fang.
Big bonk energy.
That was disappointing.
I put it in my text. Did you see my new sword, Cam?
No, I haven't.
You're in for a world of hurt.
Honestly,
My sword is a sword made of swords. It's like a giant great sword made of a lot of smaller swords.
Jesus, indignation is such a long incantation.
Healing circle.
It's a great sword the whole game, but like I've never had the stats to wield that, and all the other ones I've found wanted me to have like intelligence and stuff, which I've put exactly 1 point into intelligence the whole game.
Oh, that's why Josh said, why hit them with 1 sword when you can use 400 stapled together.
Yeah, look at the picture.
Jesus Christ. Okay, so if we follow Lloyd's theory of power, how much power does that give you?
Well, 1 sword does 100 damage, then 2 swords do 200 damage, then 1,000 swords do 100 million damage or something.
No one tell Lloyd something like that exists. He'd buy it immediately.
Okay, no, there's a resident weapons nut with the Wall of Fame. Ruby seeing that sword.
Just as I expected.
Let's see. How am I doing on levels? Oh, level 70. Okay. So I wasn't entirely sure how long it would take to fix Luin, and I wasn't sure of anything else I needed to do.
Honestly, Luin's like the one thing I'd like to see you finish off before you finish the game. Like, there's a lot of other side quests you could do, and honestly, like, as long as you keep a save point, you can do them on your own time anytime you want. Although this game's so extra ultra long that I also wouldn't blame you if you took a long break once you finish it.
I mean, I do like long games. I'm still kicking myself for not recording my critical run of KH1. I think it would have been good because I legitimately enjoyed it more on the second visit with the critical run than the first time I went through it.
How the heck did you get critical in KH1? Cameron, are you a modder?
Whatever the hell is it called? Is it Proud?
Proud mode. Yeah,
Okay.
There's no critical in Kingdom Hearts 1.
Okay, I keep calling it critical on instinct because I platinumed 2. But yeah, KH1 on the hardest difficulty. Whatever the hell that is. Proud. I enjoyed that. I did remember to block a lot more. That probably helped.
I mean, that was one of the things that I said to you multiple times. You know you have a block button, right? And you said, yeah!
For some reason I got a lot more lucky with Donald healing me. I'm not sure why. Oh, look at that! They paved it. That's nice.
Yeah, and all the cracks in the bridge are gone.
100,000 gold. Sure thing, buddy.
Oh, since they paved the roads, there might be something new here, because one of the things is you gave them the money, but you didn't wait for the change. Oh, there's still paved road left to pave, too. They didn't get all the way up there.
Alright, so it looks like the furries will be coming back. God help us.
Yes. They're still rebuilding the fountain here. So fun though, like, I think most of the NPCs are back at this point. And then the last few things, I think it's on the thing, but the last few things are statues. The statues are cool. Do you have enough gold to finish this off, or do you still need to grind for more gold?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Well, give him the money, circle around the world, and then give him more money.
I absolutely broke, getting galled a while ago. So back in Silverant, after I got Colette back, it turns out there's a very easy way to just completely manipulate getting a ridiculous amount of money.
I probably wouldn't know anything about it because I wouldn't have looked anything like this up as a kid.
Alright, I don't have Colette, but in order to make use of the time, I'll just show you where I did it. You know, in case you ever come back to this and decide, you know what, I want to be a millionaire for reasons. Because it made money no issue in this game. Alright, so you remember where we first crashed onto Silverant, right?
Crashed on the silver?
Yeah, you know, when we took the rares but they stopped working.
In Symphonia?
Tetheala, my bad. Okay, so the mountain up here. There's a specific type of enemy on this mountain that'll drop, like, a specific type of bottle. I don't remember what it is. But they're pretty... I think it's the walking skulls, but I'm not sure. If you have collect item thief on them, you can get them pretty darn consistently.
And the bottle's worth a lot of money.
No. Then you go to Flanor and pull an exploit. That's part of why I remembered the name Flanor. It's because I went here a lot while I was grinding. So, at the item shop, there's a specific item, I think, that allows you to transmutate items into rarer items. And... nope. Wait, yeah, this is it. Oh, okay, that's... I got it mixed up. So, you buy, the talismans, I think it is. The enemy actually drops the transmutant item. You mix them together, and then you can sell them for, like, twice the cost that you bought the talisman for. It's a little bit of a process, but it goes quick, especially once you get the, accessory. Let's see. Did I equip that? I might have equipped it. Yep, the blue Saphira. Equip it to earn 100% more gold, basically doubling enemy drops and stuff.
Be a thing to unequip when you're going into the final dungeon, so by that point you don't need it anymore.
Yeah, I mean, by now I don't need it. Let's see.
Wouldn't that snow bunny give you a lot?
I already have that one equipped.
Oh.
Let's see, I had the warrior symbol equipped. Yeah, that snow bunny is apparently, like, super powerful. I respect it. Yeah, and that's how I made a lot of money, just mindlessly grinding for a little bit.
Well, Luin's probably fine now.
Yeah, this little world tour probably did the trick.
Man, you didn't even have to, like, change worlds. Like, you literally can just go drive in a straight line all the way in a circle. It was once or twice doing that, and then Luin would be ready for you again.
Do you know what level is recommended for the boss, Andrew?
I don't know for sure. That's why I suggested getting up to level 70, because if that sounded appropriate.
Oh, holy crap, is that thunder out there?
Yeah, I heard thunder.
Yay.
It will be stormy.
Thunder! Kachiga! Kachiga!
That's comedy right there.
You know what? One of my coworkers yesterday was quoting Cars incessantly. Like, he said "ka-chow" 5 times.
Man, I don't even quote Ka-chow, I quote the villain guy from the first movie.
Chick Hicks.
Because I love the way he, like, badly tries to steal Lightning's catchphrase.
Okay, did something happen to Luin? Because, it's only letting me give, like, 5,000 gold at once. Like, that's not supposed to happen, right?
What does the sheet say?
Real quick, I'm gonna just look around here. Because it looks like they got some stuff done.
Yeah, I think the roofs and stuff look nice. What was that, Josh?
I was about to say, swinging back to Elden Ring, Andrew, have you gotten the Mad Pumpkinhead ashes yet?
I have not. I didn't know you could get ashes of that thing. I also haven't gotten this helmet. Not that I think I would wear it, because, like, while it might be good stats, it's kind of ugly.
Andrew do be living the Fashion Souls life.
Listen, I've been using that same freaking helmet I got from Godfrey's Castle the whole game.
To be fair, it is the Banished Knight armor set is one of the best in the game.
I'd love to try to get... I have the altered one. I'd love to see what the unaltered one is. I assume the unaltered one has better stats, too.
Okay, this is really weird. Let me check.
The altered one actually I think it's about the same in stats, but it's got a, like, red headscarf around it.
See, every time I've altered, like, my equipment, or looked at altering it, it's given me worse stats, but better weight. And I'm like, fuck that, give me heavy shit with good stats.
Anyway, I asked about the Pumpkinhead ashes, because I think if you got them and upgraded them a bit, they would help with the Godskin dude in Caitlyn.
I have, one of those night ashes, the guys that, when they jump with their spear, wind surrounds them. I just upgraded him to level 4, he's my first 4 spirit.
Is that not Zoldan from Kingdom Hearts?
I mean, kinda, except he only has 1 spear, not 12.
Oh, well, we got joke weapons!
Is it the Banished Knight?
I think so, that sounds right.
Wait, hang on, are these better? Why are these better? They're supposed to be joke weapons!
They're memes!
Okay, you know
Emmys.
what? I'm gonna buy, Colette's, even though she's not here.
Well, because I think you can find their, like, pseudo-Ultima weapons inside the final dungeon.
Oh, wow,
May have already found Zealous'.
that's funny. Okay, that's just... Okay. And he just gets actual... like, that's the only one that's not funny. I was expecting, like, bunny slippers. Why didn't they do that? Oh, wow. Okay, lowers his intelligence, but it does raise his defense. And it lowers it only by 9. That's not terrible.
Yeah, and better everything else, so I'd probably go for it.
Same here, raises everything but intelligence.
So where's this Pumpkinhead ash hiding that I haven't found it?
It's in the Minor Erdtree Catacombs in North Caelid.
I didn't know there were catacombs by an Erdtree.
Yeah, it's the little Erdtree, like, just to, where is it? Hold on.
I'm assuming it's the second Erdtree, kind of near the dragons. I
It's
only
actually
went
the
there...
first one, like, near Windgrave.
I cleared out the, tree thing over there, but never found any catacombs.
Yeah, hold on, how do you get over there?
I know how to get to the base of the Erdtree. I didn't see any catacombs, but I also probably didn't look that hard. I sort of assumed the tree was the loot.
Okay.
And last time I tried, which admittedly was a while ago, I couldn't kill the other tree in Caelid.
Well, the other tree in Caelid's kind of bullshit. It does Scarlet Rot.
Both of them did.
Oh, yeah. But one has, like, 10,000 more HP.
I could probably try again, because I do a little bit more damage myself, and I have a much better spirit than I did last time I tried. I was using the wolves and militiamen for the longest time. Then I found the bull with the arrow and the club, and I was using him quite a bit for a while. But now I found my Nightman. He's doing things pretty good.
Let's see,
Yeah.
is there an armor shop here, or just a weapon shop?
I think there's more on the second floor, like upstairs. Oh, never mind. Alright.
Yeah, the Banished Knight you have is one of 2 Banished Knight summons you can get.
Yeah.
He is, of the 2, he is tankier but deals less damage than the other one. Because the other one wields great powers.
Tankier's kind of what I need, because I need them to draw aggro so that I can poke the boss from behind.
So, that's what I was about to say. I think he's the best fit for you. So I would stick with him, unless you want to be able to summon a Pumpkinhead.
Alright, when you say a trip around the world, do you just mean, like, go south until you hit Luin again?
Yeah, basically. A trip or 2 doing that seems to have done it. It might have been 3, I don't know. But it doesn't take very long if you just go straight. Like, literally just hold the move forward button and wait.
Let's see.
Oh, Andrew, just some tips for the Godskin guy that I remembered after watching a little video on the boss fight. You can actually, when he does like his helicopter blade attack and he like lunges towards you, you can actually roll through that and take no damage.
Oh man, I have to remember to roll.
And if he does the thing where his legs stay in place but he swings his body around in a circle, you can roll through his first attack and get a few free hits on his legs. But if he's not swinging around and he just like plants his sword in the ground, then he's gonna like move over to his upper half and do a spin kick, so you don't want to be there.
See, the thing that killed me was when he like jammed his sword in the ground and then did a giant AoE that covered most of the boss room.
Yeah, that actually comes out in stages, so if he stays in place and slams his sword in the ground, then you just need to do like 3 full rolls in straight opposite direction of him, and you should be out of range.
Okay, but I fat roll, so... Honestly, usually running's faster than rolling for me.
Okay.
Like,
You gotta pump up that endurance, my dude.
I do need to keep pumping it up, but every time I pump it up, I find something else cool, but it's heavier. Like for example, I just replaced my sword with a sword that weighs twice as much as my other sword. Look, I'm always keeping up with endurance exactly enough to wield my stuff, but not enough to stop that rolling.
It's undope. Oh my gosh.
What?
I'm sorry, that's just so funny. You gotta get through, Sophia River, the underground river bit, get to the elevator at the end so you can get to the Great Jar and get his talisman.
Oh, see, I chalked to the Great Jar, but I couldn't complete his challenge last time I tried. Because I fought one of the things and they killed me in 2 hits. And I was like, well... guess I'm not doing this yet. Maybe I could try playing it offline. Maybe maybe FromSoft's presets wouldn't be quite as OP. I don't know.
Yeah, they're not as bad
Because, like, I held my shield up, and in 2 attacks, they took out all of my guard ability, which is, like, I'm always waiting for things to bounce off me. Because that's where I do the most damage, as long as I can actually hit what I'm hitting with.
They didn't
I
have to
haven't
make a
tried it
statue
since
like
I got my
that.
new sword.
I ain't happy. I'd love it if it was me. Oh, I know. It's because the statue... I'm not gonna finish that sentence, Zealous. Better shut up or I'll smack you. Don't get mad just 'cause I'm right. Ow! Ow! Hey! Ow! You stupid! Chosen!
I love those 2 goofballs.
I love their dynamics so much.
I mean, Sheena is another one of my favorite characters. Like, she's real close with Janus.
Like, honestly, she and Zealous better hang out a lot in the future, because honestly, he needs someone to keep him in check.
like my one disappointment with the future with the sequel game is that like they don't really seem to have the characters hanging out with each other post this game as I would have liked.
Oh, I got hit with the thank you for stopping by. Let's see. So Sheena's statue is right there. There's a statue pedestal here. I guess I gotta
That's
wait.
what I believe is going to be the rain statue.
Oh, would you look at that? Look at
Oh,
that.
they already made the Lloyd statue.
Okay, so the last one's probably the rain one over there, right?
Yeah. For some reason I thought the Lloyd statue was the last one.
Let me check. It looks like according to this, the rain statue is the last one.
Well, once the rain statue's in, you've finished Luin.
Alright, sick.
You've cemented yourself as legendary figures in this world.
Not just because we're saving the world, but because we donated almost $1 million gold to charity.
Yeah. I mean, you're saving the world, but like you're doing that very under the radar. I don't think very many people know what you're doing.
This is kind of embarrassing.
Heh.
Just accept it. Everyone wanted a way to express their thanks in a way you could keep and remember. But I didn't really do anything, I just threw money at them. Yeah, you really didn't. Hey, you're not supposed to agree with me.
I love those two dynamic as well.
Oh man. Honestly, this entire party's got good dynamics.
Like, they're both so good at getting each other's goat or manipulating each other into doing things they usually wouldn't. Like, usually you would side with one character or the other, but they do it to each other on about equal amounts.
Yeah, they give as good as they get, and that's really important in that kind of dynamic.
Like, Lloyd knows how to pull Genus into situations Genus would never do, and Genus knows how to get Lloyd's goat and get him to do shit.
Alright, let's do one more loop around the world, and then we'll check and see if the rain statue's there.
Alright, and then I guess enter the final. Well, make a save obviously, so that come back if you need to or want to. But then enter the final dungeon.
Oh, well, holy crap, are we just gonna end it today?
Maybe.
Oh, you know what might be fun to check? Let's see if this is done, because I have an idea of something to do. You remember when I got my butt absolutely kicked back when we first met Sheena?
Oh, that monster down there?
I want to try to fight it!
I don't know.
How's that sound?
Sure. You should probably be fine. You're level 70. You got your butt kicked way back then.
What level was I back then, anyway?
Probably 20s or something.
15 to 20, I'd say. Because that was, like, right after the Ifrit fight. I don't remember. Was the inn called the Phoenix Inn before?
I don't remember.
Because that's clever.
This is just such a fun quest to me. I love watching the town coming back.
It
as
is
you
really
keep giving
nice.
them money. And like by the time you're done, it looks nicer than it did before it was ruined.
Okay, let's see. Okay.
Now, part of the reason I thought that Lloyd statue was the last thing though is because the Lloyd statue actually plays a pretty big part of the beginning of Symphonia 2.
Oh, I see. Is it here?
What are we going to again? Oh, okay, I remember.
Also trail.
Right? Why not? Oh, it's the other side of the trail.
Should I just go the other way around then?
Probably be quicker.
Alright. Man, that's where Colette accidentally almost killed Sheena.
I mean, to be fair, she was on
She-
purpose trying to kill Colette.
True.
There it is. It's in here.
Yep, he's at the far end of this.
You have saved, right?
Yeah, I saved back at Luin.
Okay.
I don't think he killed me either. He was like, "You're not worthy," or something.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
You know, like, honestly, I love when super bosses do that, if you can find them early.
A kitty cat.
Okay, where the hell is he? I didn't imagine him being here, did I?
He's here somewhere. I just don't
World of
remember
Hurt.
where.
Not kitty.
All right.
Oh, yeah, and they have their joke weapons equipped.
This almost feels like a... This feels like I'm going to be insulting the boss when I get to him.
So you have come to show your what the fuck are you wearing? It's my ass-kicking outfit, bitch.
I
Okay.
thought he was in here.
Yeah, so did I.
Did he leave after a certain point in the game?
I don't know. Let me check.
I know that Symphonia isn't exactly unknown for its you gotta do things at a certain time quests. Like, there's definitely a bunch of stuff in this game you can do that you've missed already.
Really? Okay. Okay,
What?
so, apparently, this is something that vanishes if you don't come back before you go to the Tower of Salvation.
Alright.
Well, that's disappointing. I was kind of hoping...
Yeah.
So, it looks like you're supposed to fight it 3 times. The first before your first visit to the tower, second possibly before the second visit. But after you beat it the 3rd time, it drops Lloyd's best weapon, apparently.
Can you, if you don't beat it the first 2 times, does it just never show up then?
I guess.
Man, that's kind of annoying. Oh well. I mean, that's part of why Symphonia is known as a completionist's nightmare.
Okay.
I've never watched the video, but I've heard that the completionist loses his mind during the Symphonia video.
Let's see. Tales of Symphonia, Sword Dancer. Okay. Let's see. In the back of the Ossitral Cave.
Josh, I accidentally got an NPC in Elden Ring killed. I heard there was a quest if I just kept hanging out with Fia, so I did it, and it said to give her dagger to that guy in the round table hold, so I did. And then it was just killed, which confused me, because I was under the impression that it was impossible to attack anybody in the round table hold.
It's supposed to be.
Yeah, surprise, she's a death cultist and worked around it. Congrats, you got a weird religious guy killed.
I mean, I didn't care about him at all. I was just really confused.
No worries, because you're actually advancing his quest by killing him.
Oh my
I
god.
am?
Yes, you're advancing 2 quests at once.
Okay,
So
so
I can talk to his dead spirit or something?
No, you'll get to talk later, find his twin brother,
Yay?
and you can give him Dee's armor, and then,
Oh good, because I don't want to wear it.
yeah, I noticed you were wearing the chest piece in the picture.
Oh, is that his?
Yeah, with the creepy head on the chest.
Listen, I just saw it was better, and I wanted to see if it would do any better damage. As
Andrew's
soon as
like, I
find
saw
something
higher
cooler than-
numbers.
I saw higher numbers, yeah.
Back
As
to
soon as
the
I
dam.
find something that's more classical knight armor with better numbers, I will be wearing that.
Okay, so Andrew,
Because it was better in every stat than my Plague Knight armor, so I couldn't not wear it.
Okay, so first time Ossa Trail disappears once you visit the Tower of Salvation the first time. The second time is the Garrocha Forest, the Lost Forest that Zelos didn't want me going to in Tetheala.
Mm-hmm.
He disappears once you've formed the pact with Luna and Aska. And then the third and final appearance is inside the Azalea Forest. He disappears once Colette's illness is cured. So, I completely missed this.
Oh well. I
That-
mean, that's not a common thing in Symphonia.
That's obnoxious, but whatever.
Again, this game is known as a completionist's nightmare. It was really early to get Lloyd's best sword.
Well, I mean, if you start it by going to the Ossa Trail first, and then going to Garrocha Forest, and then Azalea Forest. I mean, also, it's hard to find, and it's missable, so I'm not too surprised.
There's a lot of game after that point. You just never ever find a sword better than it the whole game.
Hey, that's what the thing said, I'm not sure.
Like, usually best weapons are saved for the end of the game.
Alright, so... now we need to figure out how to chase after Mythos.
I didn't talking to Kratos, he told you something? I forget.
Let's see, so I defeated Kratos at Origin Seal, meaning Lloyd should be able to wield the sword, but the tower exploded, so I can't get to the sword.
What happens if you go to where the tower was?
Not a bad idea, I was kinda considering that. I was kinda hoping it would be like, oh, wow.
See if the sword's still there. I mean, more of this place is left than I thought would be here. Oh yeah, you're supposed to go to Dirk.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, Kratos.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
This has been your redemption arc. Go to Dirk.
Oh yeah, Moppy.
Okay, so at least we have a right idea of what path we can take.
I mean, they told us last part, just none of us remembered.
I mean, honestly, can I be blamed for ignoring Kratos when he opens his mouth?
Yes.
It's Kratos, though. I think I get a pass.
You have to listen to 50% of what he says, because half the time he's telling the truth.
Okay, you know what? Fair. Here's Dirk's house.